the world, this is cold.
Hello one and all, welcome to Seen Through Glass and welcome to Las Vegas. I arrived here last night, spent too much money on dinner, gambled away all of my money and had one too many shandies at the bar, but it is the next day and Trackworthy have hooked me up with Gotham Dream Cars at their new Las Vegas location for their Dream Car Tour. I'm going to take a whole range of supercars out to the deserts around Las Vegas. Should be a pretty good way to spend the day. Let's go. So, first off, I'm sat in an Aston Martin DBS. I have never experienced a DBS before, and this one is in killer red, so...
Alright, Audi R8, you are first, so please follow me out to the left.
As you can hear, we have an instructor with us today who's helping guide us around the streets of Vegas and then to our national park, which is where we are headed.
Aston Martin, get a little bit closer to that Corvette.
I'm getting told off already because I'm trying to film.
Hotel Rio Drive here.
Now I have to apologise because I'm very aware that firstly it's very windy and very noisy and that the GoPro is very shaky. As you can tell, we have left the HQ and we are suddenly in the desert. It was a short drive out of Vegas and I don't really know what's going on, but so far I'm already having a pretty awesome time. Trying to work out all the buttons of the DBS is interesting. We are about to enter a national park, I think Lake Mead National Park. So the big part of this driving tour is it's all about not just driving around town in a supercar, it's about coming out to some epic roads, and my god, we're sat at the entrance to this national park and it is like Mars. So yeah, we're going on like, I think it's a couple of hours. We're here with a Corvette Z06 in front of us and a Gen 1 or Gen 2 Audi R8 V10 convertible. I don't think it's the Plus, but anyway, yeah, the old shape. So three pretty awesome cars and quite different cars. My first few minutes in this DBS, I'm freaking loving it, I have to say. It is awesome, but yeah, for now, I'm just trying to work out what's going on, and then hopefully I'll be able to film properly for you guys once we get set up inside the national park. What a cool way to spend the day, I'm loving it. Go Aston.
We're going to ask you guys to split up just a little bit, 3 to 4 car lengths. You guys can draft back a little bit now.
Okay, so here we go. As you heard, our instructor has just released us to enjoy our ride through this insane national park. This is gonna be ridiculous. Look at that view. I also hope you can hear the soundtrack of this DBS because my god, it sounds insane. And this is my first experience of an Aston DBS. I think the only other Aston I've driven is a very, very old V8 Vantage with the sport shift gearbox, and to be honest, I really didn't enjoy it. So I was quite nervous when they said that this was an automatic DBS. However, I'm really enjoying the gearbox. It's not giving me any issues at all. Yes, it's a little bit slow compared to something these days, but it adds character and it's nowhere near bad or clunky. I'm in manual mode at the minute. As you can see, the downshifts are quick enough. But it's just a nice place to be in here. The sound is, oh, so freaking good. And you get all of the Aston looks and feel. I mean, some of the build quality as well, because definitely some bits falling apart in here, but it doesn't really matter. In this red color, oh, out here, What an awesome car to drive first on today's experience. I'm shifting gears so unnecessarily, just for that soundtrack. Ugh. So an incredibly short but sweet time with the DBS. As I say, most of the time we were driving out of Vegas to this insane location. I can't quite believe it, but my short time with the car was a very, very happy one. Gearbox, as I say, really was not as bad as I was expecting, but the character of the car, the sound of the car, the feel of the car was brilliant. Didn't test the cornering, but all in all, very happy. I kind of want to test out more Astons and particularly more DBSs. No idea what I'm jumping in next. I'm going to take in this view and then keep driving. I'm in a Corvette Z06, so I can't complain. By the way, I apologise for the shake on the camera. I don't know what's going on with my GoPro mounts today, but everything is shaking. You may or may not have seen that I drove a... Ah, God, this thing's quick. A highly modified Z06 a few weeks ago. That was a manual, this is an automatic. And if I'm completely honest, I kind of wish I was in the manual right now. I didn't really know what to expect from the automatic gearbox, but I've just jumped out of an Aston Martin DBS, and I feel like the gearbox in that was slightly better. And that's an old car. This is a new car. Incredible! What a cool experience. So I've just jumped out of the Z06. It still made some awesome noises, was very quick, and this road and this scenery is just getting better and better. The whole time we were following this Audi R8 V10, so I cannot wait now to jump into this. These cars are still so freaking good. Now I'm hoping, because of Audi's quite incredible build quality, that there's going to be no shake on this GoPro. But I just don't know what's going on with my camera, so apologies if it has been a bit of a bumpy ride so far. We are in a V10 R8. I've been able to tell from the...
Alright guys, we got some traffic on our left. We're just going to wait patiently until they pass.
A lot of radio contact today. It's an R-tronic. R-tronic's not necessarily the best gearbox ever made, but it's been a day of slightly dodgy gearboxes, so we're just going to try and enjoy the V10 as much as possible, which I don't think is going to be a hard task, if I'm honest. There's that R-tronic for you, but there's that V10 sound. Woo! Oh, it does sound good. And the R8 is, look how stable it is! Okay, so this is basically just a proof that Astons and Corvettes ride is a lot harder than the R8s. And we're in sport mode. Oh. Those gear changes and that exhaust note is just to die for. I did always love the R8, the original shape from Lord, such a cool car, and any opportunity to get in one, old, new, manual, R-tronic, S-tronic, whatever.
We're going to keep our pace a little slow, guys, give these cars ahead of us some room.
Is a good day. So yeah, what has this experience been like? So far, bloody awesome. I believe we're now headed back to HQ. Scenic is definitely the word that springs to mind. For an experience a day out whilst in Vegas, pretty freaking awesome. You get to get out, enjoy the sunshine.
This is our last acceleration, and we're going to pull into this little stop here, let the box truck get
and as you see, they think ahead and think of
for just a second, guys.
Opportunities to accelerate. It's not great for YouTubing though, because there's a lot of instructions and things to listen out for and pay attention for, but yeah, as an experience, you're going to have some fun. here we are now back at Exotic Driving Tours. It has been a wicked day. It's the kind of experience that if you were here with, like, you know, Dave and his mates for the stag, it would blow their minds. Driving cars like this through that kind of scenery is so much fun. Obviously, for me personally, I am spoiled, so there are more modern cars out there that would have been more thrilling, but I cannot get away from the fact that firstly, that V10 sounds incredible. The Z06, it was really interesting to try out the automatic, and I found a newfound love and fascination for Aston Martin DBSs. Not the quickest cars in the world, but I kind of fell in love with it. So yes, an awesome day. Huge thanks to Trackworthy, Gotham Dream Cars, and of course, Exotic Driving Experiences for today. I really appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up, guys, if you've enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe for plenty more videos to come.